Hello, friend. I'm Ric Beattie. I'm the senior minister here at Unity of Royal Oak in Royal Oak, Michigan, which is an inner ring suburb to the city of Detroit. And it's an honor for me to share this meditation with you for Wednesday, October 19th, 2022. And I'm going to share with you the daily word reading for today. I'm going to talk about it a little bit. And I share this with permission of Unity, who publishes Daily Word. The theme is the second most, as I understand it, frequent one in Daily Word over the many years. It says, let go and let God. And I spoke about that a little bit last Sunday, about the power of releasing, letting things go. And the affirmation is, I do my best and release the rest. And that's a favorite of mine. I do my best and release the rest. Feeling as though I am in control of my life may give me security and comfort, but I also understand that there can be wisdom in relaxing and releasing that control. And the older I get, the less I feel like I'm really in control of anything. So I lean into surrender. As I make my plans, I envision the perfect outcome. But if plans or circumstances change, I'm willing to adjust them. I do not rigidly hold on to what I considered the perfect plan. As I let it go, I accept that there is another way and welcome the idea that what I thought would be best is evolving into a new, even better outcome. It may take time for the full fruition of a new plan to unfold or for me to see the good in it, but I am committed to practicing patience, acceptance, and trusting in divine timing and the presence of God in and through all things. And the Bible verse for this day is from Psalm 19, verse 14. Let the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable to you, O Lord, my rock and my redeemer. Have you ever noticed how what we resist persists? And so why not let go and let God? Just release it. Release it, trusting and knowing that there is a presence and a power bigger than you, greater than you, that is within you. Abraham Hicks calls it the power that creates worlds. I think about that a lot. There are more than, I understand it, there are more than 1 trillion planets in the universe. More than. We really don't know how many. There's a whole bunch of them. And that same power that made all of it is active in each of us. We can call upon it. We have helpers within us, in our consciousness. Helpers in the Christ in us. And that's how we can get through anything. We stop hanging on so tight and just let go and let it be what it needs to be. Doesn't mean we don't make some plans, and it doesn't mean that we don't try to manage the outcome, but certainly during this pandemic, one of the things that I've realized is that we shift and redirect ourselves frequently. I have pivoted so many times. I have said many times I'm a ballerina lately. It's like, okay, gonna go that way. No, we're gonna do it this way. So what if we just let it be, lean into it all? It occurred to me recently that every step I've ever taken, every activity I've ever undertaken has all been part of my getting to be where I am right now in this moment. I've called some of them good, and I've called some of those experiences bad, and yet they're just the next experience. So I let go and let God. And the more we do that, the happier, at least the more I do it, the happier I am. So I invite you to get in touch with me if you're new to our Unity teachings. I'd love to share some resources with you. You can email me at ric, R-I-C, at unityofroyaloak.org. And we have a website at unityofroyaloak.org where you can get the full schedule of classes and what we have going on, some of it virtual, some of it in person, including Sundays, many of it hybrid now. We're trying to do everything we can do in a hybrid fashion, meaning both in person here in the building and online. And we also appreciate your financial support, which makes all of this possible. So now I'm going to start some music. Before I do that, we're going to meditate to 6 Degrees of Meditation by Kim Lange, our creative director. And before we do that, I'm just going to invite you to get centered and settled. To get your feet flat on the floor if you can. If you're sitting on anything or in something or in a chair. Or lie down if you'd like. But just get into a situation where you can just scan your body. And today we're going to begin at the top of our head, very crown chakra, and work our way down, noticing if there's any tension. Notice in your tongue and in your throat, in your shoulders, chest, your back, your abdomen, any place that's feeling constricted or tense. As you bring your attention there, it relaxes it. Let's go. Continuing down through the body. Continuing through the large muscles of the thighs, glutes, and other muscles, the knees, the calves and shins, your ankles, your feet. Just let them rest. Let them be. And allow yourself to notice your breath. Bring your attention to your breath. Notice the rhythm of it. Don't try to change it in any way, just notice the rhythm. That's your rhythm, the rhythm of you. Your breath and your heart always in rhythm. And I don't mean with each other, but in rhythm with you, for you. You can meditate with your eyes open or closed, it doesn't matter. And if you should hear any noise, let it be just a reminder to turn within. If something disturbs you, just bring your attention back to the breath and then follow the next breath inward. And with each breath we take, we become a little bit more relaxed, more in sync with the rhythms of life. We're in mid-October, and we know that everything is happening in a perfect way. This is the time of great change, the shift to autumn, harvest time. And we allow ourselves to follow the next breath inward to that place in us where the Christ, the I Am Presence, dwells. And we give our minds the job to pay attention to the breath, while we allow ourselves to become the watcher, the eternal one, noticing all that is happening. Quietly letting go of everything that isn't serving my good. And embracing something new that is happening now. Again, should you hear any noise that disturbs you, treat it as a reminder to turn within. For meditation is turning away from the outer and towards the inner life. And now I invite you to call to mind anyone or any person, same thing, any person or any circumstance or situation, any group of people that you would like to send some healing or love energy to. Could be someone you know, could be yourself, could be a family member, a dear friend, your partner, someone around the world. Just see them as God sees them, whole, complete, and perfect. So much more than the body. There is so much more to us than this body that we wear, like a suit of clothing. And now let us blanket the entire planet in love. The love we give is inexhaustible. It flows to us and through us from source, the source of life, the source of love. And we bless everyone on this planet. I read that mid-November, the Earth will reach 8 billion human beings alive. It's a lot of people. But we have enough love for all of them, so we bless them. And we commit to work with others in partnership to transform life, to help people awaken, to help people grow. Grow in spirit, grow in love, grow in fellowship with God. And because I believe as we ask, it is already done with a grateful heart, I say, thank you, God. And so it is. And now, my friends, whatever you're doing right now in this moment, the rest of the day, the evening, remember that the light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us, and the presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is. All is well.